Welcome back to another video in a series in which we are going to be unlocking all dungeon chests in Outlands. Guys, this is Shadowspire Cathedral. We're going to be going super fast. My build's up on the screen, guys. Not much different from the last time. Got the Thief's Codex over here. Of course, we're using Overlooked and Without a Trace. That's really just the most important part. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into this thing. And here we are in Shadowspire Cathedral, guys. So we are going to go full tilt in this dungeon as well. Ninja mode. Red pot through that guy and hide at the level 3. So we're going to be doing a lot of double teleports here, guys. We're also going to be introducing the triple teleport in this dungeon because this is just a fantastic dungeon for teleporting. The ground is all perfectly flat. Well, for the most part, there is some like kind of stair bump things here and there, but you know, nothing like any other dungeon. This is just so great. And we'll double teleport up to this one. And these mobs are dead, but this is how I would approach this chest if these mobs were alive. Just by quickly, you know, just teleport right up to them and then teleport away from them. And they will not notice you. Yeah, so we are going to be cruising very fast. And we'll just head up onto this little nook up here. Get all them nooks and crannies. And guys, so this level is like actually kind of harder than the level below it because of these gargoyles. They will do a special ability on you that, you know, it just completely drains your HP. So you got to be careful here. If you are low aspect and your armor isn't high, I might recommend wearing something a little better than leather armor, just in case you got to tank one of those, you know, or two of those iron gargoyles or mud gargoyles or whatever, blood gargoyles, gold gargoyles. Yeah, they're very threatening attacks. So we are going to try to avoid those at all costs. And we'll come around the side and do this level 3 over here. So it's quite an indirect route I'm taking here, guys, and that's because we're doing all the chests. I typically would just kind of, you know, scoot down one of these hallways all the way to the level 5s and 6s. But yeah, we're going to do them all. So let's just bypass these guys here and we'll come down here. This one's a little tricky. This is quite the long trek here and there's some nasty stuff that you want to avoid. And I didn't quite get to the chest there. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I call ninja stealth magic. Okay, it's just a little script I play. It's a invisibility plus rope. So I'm just like roping to a spot and then invising when my hiding's on cooldown, basically. And that happens from time to time, guys. Sometimes I'll approach a chest and I won't hide directly on the right tile. And our iron gargoyle is gonna hit me a little bit, but we got out of there. So his attack just kind of petered out there. So let's just skip on over to this one now. And here we are at the back entrance. And you could start your run here. This is, you know, I don't know if it's closer. I've never really actually measured this. It might actually be closer to start here if you want to get downstairs really fast. But, you know, it's not that much of a difference. And we will come on over here to this one. And we see the floor is broken away here. This tripped me out when I first entered this dungeon for the first time. I thought you could actually maybe fall down. I thought they would be like, you know, you could fall, but you know, it's just an illusion, guys. You can't fall. So maybe someday they'll make it where you just fall down. You know, you take like 60 damage or something. You know, that'd be so funny if you're down there farming and you just see these players falling on you. Like, I'm sure that would be, you know, create all kinds of fun situations. You just imagine a rain of murderers coming down to just clear the dungeon. But then there's like path waiting down there or something, and they just like they just chain lightning them one time and they all die because they've taken fall damage. I think we should do that, guys. You got to convince Owen and Luthien to make it so Shadowspire Cathedral you can fall down. Anyway, that's a tangent. So we're on to a level 4. First level 4 here. Luckily, most of the mobs are dead. You know, guys, Outland's popular. And you can always take advantage of dead mobs as a lockpicker, because that's just sweet. But if they were alive, we would just be teleporting right past them, no problem. And guys, I am using my hide hotkey a lot. So the script does auto-hide you. That's Bapeths Modern Dungeon Picker, the script I'm using. But you'll notice that, you know, there's kind of like a slight delay before it hides you. So You know, and when we're, you know, when you approach a chest, that is. The tightrope. Yes, the tightrope, by the way. Not much of a tightrope if you can't fall off of it. Anyway, so let's go for this chest here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so I miscalculated the mob aggro there and had to smoke bomb. But as you can see, things can go very badly up here with these gargoyles very quickly. What was I saying right before that? I got distracted by that cool rope. It'll come to me, guys. It'll come to me. So, little HP there. We'll just drink a potion and we'll skip on down to level 4. So yeah, like this dungeon. Very cool dungeon. When it first came out, it was so funny how many people died to these gargoyles. Like it was just comedy. It was Ultima Online comedy. You just walk down this hall and it'd be just everybody's dead. Okay, and the script is also going to, I was talking about hiding. So let's get back to that, guys. So the script will automatically hide you when you approach a chest. However, there's like a delay there that can be, you know, you can do it, you can hide faster manually. So I have a hide hotkey. It's very important to have a hide hotkey, obviously. And in my hide hotkey, it loops into the script the same way I explained my teleport rope loops back into the lockpicker script. And so that's just so that, you know, if I do teleport to a chest and, you know, there's some mob aggro that's getting dangerously close to actually seeing me, I'm going to want to hit that hide hotkey as fast as possible. And I don't want to necessarily rely on the script to hide me because there's going to be like a few milliseconds extra there. And so lately I've just been like just using my hide hotkey mostly, especially in dangerous areas like this. And yeah, guys, you're going to see also I'm utilizing the triple rope teleport. And I know that sounds so unfair to like a Dexter or something, but yeah, it kind of is. But you'll see as I go through here, we're going to be doing the triple teleport. Triple rope, I mean, it's a teleport rope teleport, so it's a double teleport with a rope in the middle. And we will be doing that soon here, so we'll just rope on over to this one. We are in the garden now, guys, and yeah, garden's pretty dangerous here. There is some stuff that can potentially one-shot you if you've got low armor. The spectral marksmans can really, really do a number on you. Other than that, just don't get touched by anything here, guys, because there's some disease stuff, like those flowers will disease you, and the death caps. But it's pretty, they just walk, you know, they don't have any ranged attacks. So we'll just do a triple there, as you can see. A sort of a staggered triple with some walking in between it, but just to get past the spectral marksman. Ooh, that guy took a hit, and he's out. That's always fun when you get diseased and then you hide. You know, that guy's just sitting there sweating. He's like, oh no, the diseases are ticking. He's just somewhere dying. He could just die at any moment right now. But we got to get out of here, guys, so good luck to that guy. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Hide. And that's the triple. You want to do the triple here, guys. And you can use the triple teleport anywhere. It's just really just you run around with a precast teleport. And that's kind of a good trick for this sort of ninja lockpicker style in general, is to always be holding a teleport, if you can. You know, if you're healthy, your HP's high and everything's good, then yeah, why not just hold a teleport, you know? And we're going to do a double here, because the distance is not too far. And yeah, here we are with the spectral marksmans again. We got these spectral chargers, or whatever they are, these guys on the ethereal horses. By the way, guys, what's up with mounts riding horses in dungeons? Kind of breaks my immersion, dude. Okay, so we're going to do a triple here. And this guy's just, you know, he's completely unaware. Spectral marksman, goodbye. Spectral marksman, goodbye. Hide. So there we have it. That's pretty much just the garden right there, guys. Done quickly. And if you do get hit by one of these spectral bards, it can kind of mess you up a little bit. He'll kind of make a double copy of you, and you know, there'll be like a gray version of you walking around, and it'll force you to stay in one spot. Like you're frozen in one spot and waiting for the spell to wear off. If that happens, guys, just be aware that it will unhide you if you were hiding before. So just like get your finger on the hide key or be ready to move as soon as you come out of his bard song. All right, and yeah, so we've got some dangerous stuff here. We always want to be aware of the flamethrowers, guys. These flame weavers or whatever they're called. Yeah, they shoot like waves of flame at you, and I think about sometimes 2 of them can kill you, but they're so fast that you might get hit by 3 of them. So just yeah, be aware of where those guys are. There we go. That Spectral Marksman kind of shot me in the ass there, but no problem. Didn't take much damage, so we will continue on into the Pontiff area. Now, Spectral Pontiffs, guys, if you don't know, their special ability is super annoying as a squishy stealther. So do be aware of where they're casting their spells, because the way it works is they will cast a spell on a player, or you, and wherever you're standing, where that spell hits you, is where they're going to launch their special attack. And it's on a cooldown of like, I want to say maybe 6 seconds, something like that. So about every 6 to 8 seconds, they're going to shoot a special attack at you, and it's like an AoE. Sometimes it comes out as a double. I think that's a bug. If you ever even see it come out as a double, like it can end you instantly. So be very aware of where these guys are casting their spells. And their AoE it's like a half moon AoE, and it typically will always, like, the damage will go towards the Spectral Pontiff. So, but yeah, that's also kind of weird and unreliable, so just be careful. Now, I did mess up a teleport there, and usually there's a Pontiff and a Demon in this corner, so I probably would have had a smoke bomb there, just because I kind of, there's that flat ground is not so flat here, right? We've got some stairs and a couple things you got to be aware of. Because, yeah, stairs, they like to eat your teleport. And let's do a double around the corner here. And we are getting pretty loaded up here, so we're going to be using a brand new feature that I just put into this script maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And it is the auto recycler. So now, no longer am I suggesting you guys use my, super quick dungeon recycler. I suggest that you simply use the, just the auto recycler that's built into this script. And we're going to do it in just a second here, right after this chest. So the way it works, you have to have a container ID wand with you. You can see one in my bag there. And you also have to have some scissors. And you can get blessed scissors just from like a newbie character for free. And I would recommend putting those in your adventurer satchel. And the way it works is quite simple, guys. You just have the script playing and then you just click your scissors. And it will say, time to cut some weight. And, well, it's going to annoyingly put this gump in the way. I forgot to move the gump. And while it's doing this, it's hard to move the gump. So let's try to move the gump here. Let's get out of the way, gump. Come on, go. Get, move, over. Yeah, good enough. Anyway, you can see it's recycling pretty fast here. And what it's doing is it's checking every single item, and it's recycling the bad ones. Now, I've got a pretty high standard for items, guys, so I have this set to only save invulnerability, vanquishing, and slayer weapons. I think there's another one in there. But yeah, just the top echelon stuff it saves. If you want to change that, you can very easily do that in the script, and there is actually instructions in the script on how to do that. Alright, so we're almost done here, guys. So level 6 here, and we are going to cruise on over to this one right beside here. And if you didn't know, you can walk through the wall there. There's actually 2 spots you can walk through, where I walk through, and then you can see a spider web just to the south of that a little bit. You can walk through where the spider web is there too. And we'll get this out of the way, and then we're going to do the biggest teleport from one side to the other. So lots of teleports here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to wait for the rope to come up. I wanted to wait for my rope to come up there so that I could triple teleport into this little corner. This is quite a dangerous corner, guys. If you really get caught off guard here, there's so many mobs that spawn here. A bunch of them are dead right now. But yeah, you can really get cornered here, and it can get nasty. So we will be quick. And yeah, I mean, loot this run was not that great. I mean, we got some Shadowspire cloth, we got a core there. But overall, you know, kind of a lackluster run loot-wise. But, you know, that's just your loot RNG curve kicking in. Next dungeon I go to will probably be really good loot or something like that. And look, you can see a little pile of ingots and leather there. That's somebody's using, you know, a script similar to the one I put in the Lockpicker script where it just recycles. And I like to dump that stuff. I mean, you could keep it. It is pretty lightweight. But I just generally just like to have the most bag space possible for the loot. So I've got the script programmed to just dump out the boards, ingots, and leather, and the blank scrolls. Okay, level 6 in the corner. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah. I'm going to have to use that recycler a couple more times to keep this bag weight down. Hit up to level 5 in the corner there. And yeah, this is a lot of those Gargan flame shapers. That's what they are. A lot of them around here, guys. So just keep an eye out and have your, you know, hand on the mouse ready to move if one of those flames comes your way. Because where there's one, there's two more right behind it. Okay, and my cup's running over, so we'll just run the script again. Or not, well, we're running the script. We're going to click the scissors. So time to cut some weight, and we'll just quickly dump all that weight. Useless items are discarded, it will say. Yeah, we'll teleport on down to here. Yeah, everything's pretty much dead, but yeah, this is the exact approach that I take when the mobs are alive. So really it's, you know, I'm acting the same way as if this dungeon was completely spawned. I'll drop a little gold there just because I know I got, you know, another level 6 and a 5 on the way. And we will just rip on into here. And yeah, I don't know what happened there. this corrupted horn beast is just looking at me. I don't know what happened. He's just looking at me. So we're going to smoke bomb. He just reminded me of, you know, dying on my level 45 sorcerer in Diablo 2 or something on hardcore. It's like he just had a flashback, you know. Whoa, there he is. Wait, this is UO, not Diablo. Alright. Okay, guys, last chest here, the level 5. And we'll sneak on over. And yeah, kind of nice. We can hold a little more. You'll notice, guys, you can hold a little more loot now. There was a container change recently, and as I'm making this video, there's also a test patch for container fixes, and it looks like we're going to get even more bag space. But we'll see how that all shakes out. We'll cut the weight one more time with our scissors. And let's get on out of here after we get that gold. Oh, my wizard's hat got in my way again. And I stepped over. Oops. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. And that was Shadowspire Cathedral, super fast. Let me know if you can do it faster. See you in the next one, guys.